Yeah, we did it. We did it. What's going on, everybody? Well, welcome to the stream. Sometimes we have fun around here.
Not often, but we do.
Yeah, not always. Oh, man. Happy Magic Monday, one and all. I will bring this up so we can actually see the folks who are here for us to wish them a happy Magic Monday. But hello. We did it. We are here. We are live. We are glad to see each and every one of you.
Yes.
So thank you for being here. Honestly, if you're watching on the VOD, we're happy that you're here as well, by the way, if that needs to be said. Don't, I guess we can say it at the beginning as well. Don't ever hesitate to say hi in chat or leave a comment down below if you're watching on the VOD. We would love to hear from you. For those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here playing some MTG Arena as we do every Magic Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And today, there sure is a thing that we're going to do today. And it sure is something that I'm definitely looking forward to. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that there is no sarcasm laden in my voice in any capacity. Yeah. But the newest format on Arena is the Premier Draft Dominaria United Alchemy. Now, if you weren't here last week, the Go Live tweet and Facebook post said it all, because last week we played Magic for a little over 2 hours, and we did not win a single game. And that was in Dominaria United that we've been playing for, since it came out. So how do we follow up that losing streak to build us back up? It's to play a format that I have no concept of whatsoever.
That sounds right. I mean, I don't know what you want.
Yeah,
but it sounds right.
Yeah, it does sound right. That doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Elfo is here and says, "Hello, guys. Awesome to see you streaming again. I'll be around when the show starts. Let's see what do the draft gods have prepared for us. I can read.
Hopefully something decent. That's all I can say."
Dave is here as well, and he's lurking in with a heart.
Heart to you too, Dave. Thanks for being here as always. Let's do it. Thankfully, there was a daily deal over the weekend that allowed us to get a draft token for less than 10,000 gold. And so since entering a draft costs 10,000 gold, I said, why the hell not? And bought a draft token with, I think it was like 6,000 or something like that. So let's do this draft. Are you ready?
Oh, I have to check and make sure that my phone is silenced. I never did that.
You want to just pop over and grab it?
Yeah.
Just like scoot over? It's right over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, folks.
Thanks. I just don't want that to ring while we are streaming. That would suck.
It does seem to be silenced.
Okay.
You have some notifications on here that you can look at later.
Thank you for letting me know.
Mm-hmm. Two people that I think you were waiting for replies from
Okay.
have decided to reply.
That's why I didn't want it going off.
So there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Business.
Let's start our first Premier Draft Dominaria United Alchemy. Oh, that's right. We're Vorthos. I forgot. We picked up a Vorthos Master of Lore or something like that. I forget her name, but her or I should say her moniker, because her name is Vorthos. But there we go. Okay. I'm a lot more nervous than I should be. I feel like.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it'll be fine. Even if we lose again, it's not a big deal.
Nope.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm okay, you're all hopefully okay.
I wore yellow so I would match her.
Yeah, there you go. You didn't know.
I knew what she looked like.
It's Arvad. White black 1/1 Death Touch Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, Arvad Weatherlight Smuggler perpetually gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. This ability also triggers if Arvad is in your graveyard. It's better than Valiant Veteran, just on its own. But there's also like Battlefly Swarm and Lightning Strike in here. It's Alchemy though, right? Like we gotta at least try.
Don't look at me.
Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, neither do I. That's the whole point. Oh no, there's an Extinguish the Light, Battlefly Swarm, Artillery Blast, Heroic Charge, Coalition Sky Knight, and an Evolved Sleeper. It's probably Evolved Sleeper. I'll take 2 rares in a row. They took their Alchemy rare out of this pack as well for their pick 1, the person who's passing to us. So, sure, let's give it a try. We got a Cut Down or a Diminished Returner. 3 mana for a 4/3, it enters tapped. 2 black mana, it perpetually gets -1/-1, then return it to the battlefield. Activate only if it's in your graveyard, and its toughness is 2 or greater. So you can only do it once or twice. You could bring it back twice. Okay. I mean, we care about things dying. So, sure.
We care about having spiked hair. Because it's,
It's a literal
2001.
Yeah. You're damn right. Okay. Well, there's a Runic Shot, which we don't need the kicker for. Just a good spell. There's a Writhing Necromass as well. And it cares about creature cards in our graveyard. See, I'm sensing a theme. But maybe we should take removal? Because removal is also something that you kind of want to have sometimes in Limited.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
Citation needed.
Take the worm.
Who else are we drafting with? Heebie-Jeebies.
Oh.
Nice. Edwin Beals. Euclid. Nate the Snake. Angelic Descend 7 or Descent. Cartoon Coley. And Jiru. Okay. Splatter Goblin? Yes. Yep. Things that we want to die. Splatter Goblin is up there. Or I should say things that want to die. Splatter Goblin is up there. Sorry, Amy. But it's a
I'm
Phyrexian.
happy you took it.
Okay. But it's a Phyrexian Goblin as well, so makes sense. Our curve is super low. That's always fun. Griffin Protector is probably a pretty decent one. There's also Gibbering Barricade, which would not be a terrible pick. 3 mana, sack a creature, gain a life, and draw a card, and that counts as creatures dying. But I think Griffin Protector is going to be a little bit better for us at first, and I think we're going to see more of these.
Okay.
Hopefully. Okay, Warhorse with the proper kicker makes a 1/1, and then we can sack other creatures to buff this. So it's like exactly what we want to be doing. It's a little expensive compared to what else we have, but I can make it work. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Writhing Necromass or a Toxic Abomination. There's also technically Stall for Time.
It's not an abomination. I'll love you.
It's a zombie. Okay. I'll love you. What is this? It's an elemental spider, Amy.
It's so cool.
At the beginning of your end step, put a random land from your library into your graveyard.
It's like thorax is like a skeleton kind of thing, which is weird because spiders have exoskeletons. But okay, maybe it's just like weirdly shaped.
Battlefly Swarm came back, as did Coalition Sky Knight, but between the two, Battlefly Swarm. There's also a spider in here.
I know. I love it.
I know you do. Do I take the wall? I think I take the wall. What an interesting choice. Oh, why is Protect the Negotiators in my main deck? What do you do? 3 mana 2/2. When it enters, seek an artifact card from among the top 10 cards of your library and then shuffle. There's a reason nobody picked that card up to now. All right. It's the only one that we could pick that's in our colors, I should say. All right. On color. Rare or mythic? Damn. But, I mean, first of all, no alchemy cards in this pack. Isn't the whole point? Oh, there's an alchemy card here. My bad. Wandering Treefolk. 2 mana, 2/3 vigilance. Domain, 7 and a green. Seek a creature card. This ability costs 1 less for each basic land type among lands you control. How is this an alchemy card? This is a perfectly fair magic card with no alchemy ability to speak of. Okay. Anyway, I mean, it's probably Wingmantle Chaplain. Card's incredible. We might be able to pick up some of the gibbering barricades that I was talking about, wanting, if nobody else wants them.
Or you could take the blue-black card, because we have so many blue cards in our sideboard.
Yeah, but they're bad. I just picked
You're
them.
bad.
That remains to be seen, thank you. Except if you watched our video last week. Then I'm just bad. It's got to be Citizen's Arrest. Solid removal spell. Double white. What do you do? 1 in a blue. Kicker of 1 in a black. Return target non-token, non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was kicked, conjure a duplicate of that card into your hand, and it perpetually gains. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast this spell. Okay. Decent. But still, I'll take Citizen's Arrest. Good removal spell. I like it. Pass it along. Hey, everybody. Don't forget, as always, we would love to know how your weekend went or how your lives in general are doing. Don't ever hesitate to let us know in the comments down below. Okay, so that would be a kicker of red. It's probably just another Citizen's Arrest here. It's pretty good. Without the kicker, this is a 2 mana 2/1 that whenever you draw a dragon card, it perpetually gets +1/+1. We're not going to be doing that because we don't have any dragons. No dragons. So, Citizen's Arrest it is. Okay. Nothing? The land, I suppose, just in case. Maybe we open a busted green rare in pack 3.
Wow, okay. That's
What?
really the only thing here?
I mean, there's this 1/3 for 2 that has Vigilance and Enlist, or there's this thing that makes them discard 2 cards for 3 mana. So I could take the creature if you think that's better.
I do.
All right, let's take the creature then. Okay. There's another Splatter Goblin. There's also an Artillery Blast. Could do 3 damage to something for 2 mana at instant speed to a tapped creature. Or we could take the Splatter Goblin. How many creatures do we have? 12 versus 3 non? I'll take the Artillery Blast. Thank you for asking. Let's take... the Battlefly Swarm. Hell yeah. Because Heroic Charge wants a kicker of red, plus this is not a very aggro deck. And Stall for Time would only tap 2 things because we don't have the blue. So, Battlefly... Yeah. There's a Darkar Wastes. If you wanted that blue splash that you were talking about. There's also Urg, Spawn of Turg.
Yeah.
There's also a Sunlit Marsh, which is just our 2 colors.
Yeah.
So which should I take? The blue splash possibility or just our 2 colors?
Yeah.
Okay. We were running out of time, so. Phalanx over the drawbridge, because we already have a drawbridge.
Alright.
Okay, the Love Song of Night and Day came back from our opening pack. I'll take it. Samite Herbalist is also a good card, but this makes a 1/1 bird and then puts counters on things. It's pretty good. No complaints. I'll take it. Okay, we already have one of these, don't we? Yeah, I don't even like the first one. So we'll put the second one in the sideboard for sure.
Spidey.
Yeah, I mean, we could play this, but fine. I'll take your spider. The axe. the blue card, and the stall for time. On color, rare or mythic. Damn it. I tried. There's this crappy alchemy card in the pack. So I'll take another runic shot. It destroys a tapped creature. We're going to be getting attacked a lot. Which is probably not what you want, but here we are. There's also the Cavalier. Maybe that's better than runic shot here. It's the first Cavalier we've seen, to my recollection. And this card's very good. Sure, I'll give it a try. I talked myself out of it. Ooh. Prayer of Binding. Nice. When it enters, exile one of their things, and we gain 2 life. And it's got flash. There's also Tolarian Geyser, but again, we're not really in blue. So, or I should say we're not at all in blue. There's also the Shivan Reef. I know you like this art a lot.
I do.
So we'll do the prayer. Blight Pile. Interesting. How many defenders do we have? Does it tell us here? No. It does not. At least I don't think it does. I mean, it's either that or like Mesa Cavalier, Splatter Goblin, Samite Herbalist. I'm going to take the... Yup. Holy crap. Double Wingmantle Chaplain and Blight Pile. There's also Iran, which would have been cool.
In the land.
For green? Oh, this land, yeah. For 2 colors, we don't have to worry about this as much. Oh, no.
I think it's Iran.
No.
I already have one of those.
Yeah, but it cares about how many defenders we have to give us flyers. But it's fine. We can move away from the defenders for Iran. Iran is very good. This cares about... This would put a counter if we kicked it. There's also the Gibbering Barricade or the Walking Bulwark.
Is he a defender?
This is.
Oh.
Both of these are. Yeah, sorry. I'll take the Barricade. We talked about wanting one, even if we're not heavily defenders. It's still a good card for this deck, period. Take another Splatter Goblin, since we only have the one, even though we come across a couple of them at this point. So I'll take it. Bone Splinters. There's another Gibbering Barricade, and there's a Shadow Prophecy, which I don't love. But Bone Splinters is, we sack a creature, we destroy one of theirs.
Yeah.
And we care about creatures dying, so I'll happily take that. Gibbering Barricade would have been nice there, but still. Hey, look, a rare is still in the pack.
Nice.
I wonder why. It's going to stay there. Automatically.
So, like, phallic.
What is? This?
One vertical person standing in the center of 2, like, bulbous round things.
4. There's 2 more in the background.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those.
Let's put the Librarian in the sideboard. Rada is still here. That's a little sad. I think we take the Abomination over the Battle Rage Blessing. Is that right? We have 19 creatures, 8 non. Sure, Battle Rage Blessing is fine. Can save our creature at one point. Take a Shield Wall Sentinel for sure. Nothing. I mean, like, the Queen. Griffin Protector. Impede Momentum. And the Barkweave.
Cool.
Alright, let's make this deck. It's going to be weird, for sure. But we're going to try it.
We're going to do it.
I mean, I hope so. Alright, we need to make 7 cuts out of this deck. Let's go like this. And we want to take out this. 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 I mean, this is tough. I actually don't know. As always, if you have opinions, leave them in the comments, or in the chat, I should say.
Please.
Um,
I got my neck to crack.
oh, good. Congrats. Let's go with... We have no 5-drops, notably, which is kind of funny. And I'm hoping that these won't be this expensive. What are our percentages? Wow. 52-52.
So helpful.
Fuck.
Oh, man. You know?
Okay, well, Warhorse can go away, I guess. Do I like this one? I don't know that I do. That one can go away. I know it gets to come back a couple of times, but...
Oh, that's no big deal.
What?
I think that's a big deal.
All right, fine. I'll go get it back. I just don't know what to cut, man. It's
I'm not
tough.
saying you have to put it back. I'm just saying, like, it sounds good to me.
It is good. I just... Or probably. I mean, again, I don't know. It's from this Alchemy set, which I have not played yet. Thanks for drinking water at the same time as me. That's not weird.
You're welcome.
Love Song? Love Song can probably go. Maybe we ditch... one more card. Just one. What's it going to be? What is it going to be?
A defender.
No.
It's gonna be Bone Splinters.
Why?
It's gonna be one of the citizens' arrests.
Why? We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of removal.
I'm just
I know
reading cards.
I know you are. I know you are. It should be Arvad, Weatherlight Smuggler. Our pack one, pick one, and the thing that we base the entire deck off of. Get rid of it.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
And it won't be the last.
Dave says, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Throw it out.
Oh my god. And build a new. I mean, this draft was free, so free. It was cheaper than usual. So yeah, theoretically I could do that, but I think I'm just gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna ditch one of these two. Which one do you not like? The one that gets cheaper based on how many creatures we control and is a 4/4 vigilance, or the one that gets cheaper based on how many creatures are in our graveyard and is a 5/5 death touch?
Well, you know what I'd pick.
You want to keep the death touch and get rid of the vigilance.
Okay.
Fair enough. I should have known. All right. Well, what's our deck box art? So for
Spiky.
And what are our sleeves?
Vorthos lady.
Okay.
Miss Marie is here. She says, happy Monday. Nice to see you.
What's up, Miss Marie? Happy Monday to you as well.
And
So-
Dave says, what's the 10-year-old
Keep going.
at the end of the table got? Tell him you've got rares and take his staff.
Yeah, just trade with him. Look at all these shiny cards, pal. You want them? It's like,
Wow.
his are a lot more synergistic than ours. All right, so you want to be the Vorthos avatar and sleeves?
Oh, no, we should be a Johnny S. Cable sleeves.
Okay. I love that that's what that is, because it just is what that is.
Miss Marie says kitty cat sleeves and cats.
Okay, I don't think we technically took the ones that she was asking us to, but it does have a cat on it.
It's a kind of cat.
See?
Egyptian cats. Maybe next time, because this time we're going to be a Johnny, because a Johnny is not...
Let's not talk about it.
Johnny is the biggest of kitty cats.
It says bestest, but still.
Oh.
Biggest and bestest. I
I'm
actually
not
think...
reading today, apparently. It's just not happening for me.
I actually think Jareth Lane in Titan is probably bigger than a Johnny. He's one of my favorite cards in Magic. And not even because he's that great. He just... I have a nostalgia for him. I like him a lot.
I'll drink too.
Why? It would be easier if one of us was able to, talk and entertain the people.
No.
Okay. My mistake. Mish Kid. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 4. I guess turn 3, like one of these.
That seems capable.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a great hand. There's a turn 3. We did it. Look at this curve. Hell yeah. Okay.
My stomach is rumbling.
Oh. Balmor, Battle Mage Captain with a really sick art.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Right? It's gorgeous looking, actually. I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Let's play a Splatter Goblin.
Dave says, make them regret ever shuffling.
We are definitely going to try. We are going to try. Oh, Dave, I should ask, are the kids still over? Should we watch our language if we are audible in the room? Let's go to combat.
Audible is books, Joe.
Thanks, Amy. All right, so we definitely attack for 2. They take it. We will play a Gibbering Barricade. Don't kill my Battlefly Swarm with a Furloon Battle Hymn. Damn. Okay. That was an interesting choice. Haunting Figment. Okay, so they're blue-red spells. That's obvious. Let's play this. Go to combat. Attack for 2 again. They don't block. Good. Play Griffin Protector, which will be a protector against this Balmor Battle Mage Captain. Look out, he's going to throw dynamite, Amy.
He's so funny.
Thrill of Possibility. They discarded Djinn of the Fountain, a 6-drop, to draw 2 cards, because it looks like they might be stuck on mana a little bit. God, if only.
Dave says, don't sweat it, smile. Took him for a hike, macas, and then home.
Okay. I will call their bluff and block. They probably have Shore Up. Oh, just -1/-0, but that gives that the plus it needs. Okay. They kill our Griffin Protector. We have an Argivian Cavalier. We can actually play both. So let's play this Blight Pile. Let's play this Argivian Cavalier. And let's attack for 2. 14 to 15. We are going to have 6 mana next turn. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
They passed through their whole turn. Okay. We are going to... This is 3 to activate, this is 2 to activate, so we have the mana. But this is 3 to activate as well. Let's play this land. Let's go to combat. Attack and enlist. And attack. And then enlist the Gibbering Barricade onto the Argivian Cavalier.
And then throw it out.
Like Dave said?
Yes. So, Dave, Miss Marie, what do you have to tell us about what's been going on with you guys lately? Dave says 6 mana. That's One more than 5, and substantially more than 2.
Alright, let's,
And he goes, but how many hand lands?
So I decided not to keep the hand land because of the activated abilities that we have on the field, but hopefully, like, if we draw other lands, they're going to be hand lands. But, you know, we'll see. So -1/-1 on this thing. It's dead. And then... pass. Okay. Talarian Terror, eh? That sure is terrifying. Pass to attackers. We get attacked for 1. We take it to a 14. And then they lose 2 life because they lose X life, where X is the number of defenders that we control. Guess what? It's another Griffin Protector.
Yeah.
Let's go to combat. Attack and enlist the Argivian Cavalier. Enlisting Blight Pile. So it has 5 power. Let's see what happens. They block? Hell yeah. Spoilers, I had no other way of getting rid of that creature. So I am very glad they blocked.
Nice.
Okay. I think that I will end the turn there, to be honest with you. Pass to attackers. They pass through their whole turn. Sure. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. So Griffin Protector does not leave 2 black open. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Griffin Protector. Counterspell? Counterspell. Solid choice. Evolved Sleeper. Woo! Activate Evolved Sleeper. It's a 2/2 now. Okay. Not attacking with a 1/1. I will pass. He's got his toy. Put it
Oh,
right.
nice. And that's supposed to be sweet?
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's got the crown and
The
everything.
crown.
That's right. Now he's going to throw dynamite again.
I just feel like his ears are bigger than Squeeze.
Ooh, Battlefly Swarm. Okay, well, let's...
I feel like his face looked a little too generic to be Squeeze, but
Okay.
maybe that's just me.
Alright, so let's play this Battlefly Swarm and pass. Basically, at the end of their turn, we can activate Evolved Sleeper, we can activate Blight Pile, start doing some things.
Can we activate this flying eagle thing here?
This? This Bird Wizard?
Yeah,
How would we activate it?
because we can.
Well, I asked how, not why.
Because.
Oh, my mistake. Thank you for the solid clarification. Pass to attackers. They pass through their whole turn. Let's activate Blight Pile and make them lose 2 life. Or at least attempt to make them lose 2 life.
What do you think a blight pile really is?
Uh,
Is it just like rusted junk, so like you definitely get tetanus?
Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery this turn, conjure a duplicate of it into your hand. If it wasn't kicked, if this spell wasn't kicked, discard the duplicate. Okay, but they kicked it. So they get to copy the next spell that they cast and get a copy of it into their hand. I didn't mean to ignore you, I just have no idea what's happening.
It's fine.
They're dealing damage equal to the number of cards in their hand, which is 4. So they will kill our creature, which we can't stop. So I'm just not going to pump 2 mana into it, because there would be no reason to. So it resolves.
Those
And-
people had instruments in their hands, not cards.
Ooh, Writhing Necromass for 1. For 1 mana. Wow. Okay. I guess we just play it, because why the hell not? And pass. Okay. Fires a victory on the Writhing Necromass to deal 5 damage to it. It sure does take 5. And die. This puts a +1/+1 counter on it. Why would you not do that first? I'm so confused. What? I'm so confused. They're at 4. We drew Iran. Banalia's Ruin. Yep, we still have 3 mana left. Might as well play Iran. And pass. Okay. If all goes according to plan, they still have 3 cards in hand. But right now, we are on track to win on our next turn.
Okay.
So let's let them pass to attackers. No attacks. Let's activate Blight Pile. They lose 2 life. They don't lose 2 life. Oh, they're bouncing it back to our hand.
Yes, they have.
Nice. Ah, Arvad.
Oh. Miss Marie says, just don't lose.
That's the plan. All right, I'm attacking with this 1/1 because they don't know Arvad's ability. So they block. The 1/1 dies. Arvad comes in. At the beginning of our end step, if a creature died this turn, which it just did, Arvad perpetually gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn, and it also would trigger if he was in our graveyard, but he's not. Let's try to replay Blight Pile, see if they counter it. They do. That is fine. That ability resolves. That ability resolves. 1 for each creature they control, so we will... It resolves. Oh, did they get the 1/1? No, we just auto-pay it, right? It resolves. And they concede.
Oh, thank you, Mish Kid.
We won.
Yay.
Wow. Hey, if you're watching right now, shout-outs to Sebastian Strominski. I appreciate the subscription, so thank you.
Thank you.
Sometimes we don't, I should say we don't always see it when people sub while we're streaming, but I happen to take events over, so thank you.
Dave says, whoop whoop.
Thank you. Lay Sock Monkey 108. Okay. Very good, very good.
Yes.
All right, 2 mana. So 1. That's bad. I think we should mulligan this one. That's not necessarily better. I really don't want to go to 5. I think we have to. That's so much worse. It was worse every time. Thanks, Arena. Keep. Ditch the 3-drop. Ditch this card as well. And we're done. We are gonna lose this game. We need to draw some land real fast. That was a pile of crap. There we go. That's not nothing.
It was a blight pile.
A blight pile of crap.
Dave says, Joe and Amy have won Sans hand land.
Yeah, surprising. Surprising. Well, I mean, when you go runner lands, I guess it works. I'm just gonna pass.
Miss Marie says, I'm glad you took our advice.
And didn't lose. Yep.
That's worse. Ew.
Yeah.
Also, happy Monday, David.
All right, Ether Channeler. Don't bounce my sleeper. Don't do it. You don't need to. You want to draw a card or make a 1/1. God damn it. Fine. Bounce the stupid sleeper. Just kill your stupid Vivisector. You get to scry. Congrats. They put it on the bottom. Hell yeah. Oh my god. We did it.
Yay. Now we can do a thing.
Kind of. Take the action. I'm gonna get the Chaplain.
Dave says, happy Monday, Miss Marie. Smile.
They're using Dom-U lands? Oh. They're using Dominaria United swamps and forests, but Eldraine islands.
They know how to do it.
I respect it. Okay. I blocked. Okay, they didn't attack. It's like they knew. Alright, I don't need to use either of these. So I guess I just play out the chaplain and get a flyer?
Okay.
Oh, 2 flyers, excuse me. 2 ones. Of course. Okay. Yeah, we could have had a second one of these. Was it one of us decided against it, which is fine.
Yeah, it was me. I was like, I'll take the defender thing or whatever.
No, not the defender thing.
Oh.
What did they choose? They chose Phyrexia and then killed our Wingmantle challenge. Okay.
Oh, we got Aaron.
That's right. That was a pretty good pick. It's a pretty good pick. All right, we take we take 3. Check out our Pokemon series over on Video Games for All. Link in the description, where Amy is using an Aeron in her current playthrough, first time ever playthrough, by the way, of Pokemon Sapphire, the 3rd generation of Pokemon. Okay, we'll play this Evolved Sleeper, and then we can Citizens Arrest this?
Is that a citizen?
No. The citizens are arresting something. It's not that you arrest a citizen. It's that the citizens are arresting something. So, like, it's hilarious when you citizens arrest Shieldred, because you're like, what the hell are citizens going to do against that? It's like a giant snake monster thing.
I guess we'll find out.
Citizens Arrest, a.k.a. Eat the Rich. Alright, they have something here. Some type of pump or whatever. Look at that. They had pump. What a surprise. I wasn't surprised.
Dave says citizens arrest their mana.
Yeah, take that. The citizens just start digging up the ground.
That's just grave diggers.
Those are in Magic as well. Gravedigger, 3 mana, 3 and a black for a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. That's a Gravedigger.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good card. Classic Magic the Gathering, am I right?
No. Not according to that golem over there.
No. Sure, I will definitely do this. I'll make you either waste more stuff or you lose your creature. Your choice. You can definitely waste a spell to get rid of my 1/1. Oh, they're exiling. Okay, so that now when their creature dies, they get to scry 1. Interesting. Okay. I guess I just Prayer of Binding away the Vivisector as well. They only have 4 mana. They kept it on top. That's probably a land for them. Yeah, whatever. I'll do it. I'd like to borrow this, please. Thank you. Combat. Enlist. And attack with the 2 flyers. Enlisting you. Okay, let's see if they trade. They do. You got it. Great. End our turn. Because this one's 2 mana, right? So I'm not going to be able to pay it. But basically, when we have 1 and a black, we can make this... It's right now a human cleric, Amy. But for...
Are you sure?
Yes. I am certain.
That's Neo.
Okay, so they're trying to get a land now. They kept this on top. Now they're going to use it with the kicker to try to go get a land out of their top 3 cards. Pass to attackers. We take our turn. That's Neo. Sorry, I only just heard what you said.
Yeah, from the Matrix.
I mean, I get it. Makes sense. Combat. Attack with everybody. See what they do. Gotta read the card before you block, my friend. Because I will definitely make that into a 3/3. In fact, I might as well just do it anyway. Sure. It's a 3/3. And it has death. That's irrelevant. Let's play this Griffin Protector. Perfect.
Darren Snodgrass is here and says, hey,
What's up?
nice to see ya.
Welcome back. Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. Tell us how your week's been going, or your weekend was. That.
Better.
I'm doing things, right?
Jesus. I mean, you
Correct.
could do both. You could tell us how your week has been, aka how the day was. Yours was pretty hectic, if I
It was.
may say so. If I may answer for you.
My last week was better.
They're thinking. They're letting us know that they're thinking. Okay. Urborg Repossession to get back the Channeler to bounce the Sleeper, I guess? It's probably better to bounce the Griffin Protector at this point, but maybe not. Okay, yep, I was right. We drew a Gibbering Barricade. Okay. I would need to do that twice, so I can't. So let's just go to combat. Attack for 2 in the air.
What is the barricade gibber?
The mouths that it has.
It has mouths.
I mean, if it's gibbering, it has to.
I don't see.
You see all the like smoke that
Yeah.
looks like rows of teeth.
Oh, yeah. Gross.
It's real gross. It's real gross. Yes, thank you for noticing. It's real gross.
That's a nightmare I don't like. I mean, it's a nightmare wall.
It's a nightmare wall.
Still, it's a nightmare, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, usually you like the horrors, not the nightmares.
Oh, you're right.
Thanks.
Dang, I got that wrong.
It's okay.
Then I guess it makes sense. It's not a horror wall.
Yeah.
If it was a horror wall, I would like it.
Alright, so this says sack a creature. Gain a life and draw a card. Good.
I like Luris. Isn't Luris a nightmare?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a nightmare cat. Yeah.
And it's baby.
And the little Luris baby, which is very cute.
Super cute.
My phone thought we used its activation phrase for a second there. Hey, look, a 5/5 Death Touch. Okay. Well, the more flyers, the better, I suppose. Sunlit Marsh. Guess what, Dave? It's time.
Dance of the Mance.
Nope. Geek for All Hand Land. For sure, Geek for All Hand Land. Let's go to combat. And attack with those two. Okay, they're at 5. Next turn, well, let's put it this way. They need to get rid of one of our flyers, presumably the Griffin Protector, or have us not draw a creature, otherwise they lose next turn. They attack with a 5/5. I have no blocks, because we're at 17. So we take it, and go to 12. They're at 5. And they had a way to get rid of our flyer. See? There you go. It gets exiled. We take our turn. We drew another land. Let's play this one, because it helps us with our Evolved Sleeper. Let's go to combat and attack for 2 in the air. The nice thing is, eventually, if they keep attacking with this 5/5, interesting.
We die.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they'll die first, for sure. Because they're at 3 and we're hitting them for 2 in the air every turn.
Oh, good.
I'll say no blocks one more time. See what happens. We can always block with the Gibbering Barricade if we had to. Defiler of Vigor. Perpetually got +1/+1 from something that I don't know, because I don't know this set well enough. This one. +1/+1 counter, draw a card, lose a life. Okay. We will take our turn. Drew a Writhing Necromancer. Good stuff. Good stuff. Combat. 2 in the air, please. Now that is a 7/7 trample, which means if we play this for 4, and this for 2, we don't lose.
Ah,
They said good game.
not losing is great.
Good game, opponent. They said good game before they drew their card. If they have a way to kill both our flyers, they don't lose. Because right now, Defiler Vigor is a 7/7 trample. We can block it with the Writhing Necromass and the Gibbering Barricade. Urg, Spawn of Turg. They get to put a +1/+1 counter on everything. Okay. But still, even one more, which is all that they have in their hand. So, not even a Desperation attack. You know you're dead to flyers. I would swing with everything here. But that's just me. Okay. So here's how we do this. Pass to blockers. Block here. And here. And see what happens. Let's see if we did this math right. They have seemingly no effects. And so, both of their big creatures die. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say we win. They have one more card in hand. We don't know what it is yet. So, let's go to combat and attack with our 2/1/1 flyers. They gain life with Urg, Spawn of Turg. See? Okay. They go to 3. Back to 1. And then we play this flyer. We end our turn. Okay. So at the beginning of their upkeep, they look at the top card of their library and they may put that card into their graveyard. They chose not to. Urg is going to activate again. They're going to run out of land eventually, which is good. They said oops for saying good game or for sacking the wrong land. They sacked a swamp, but they have 3 black sources. I'm not aware of anything that's 4 black sources. Okay. So they sack it and gain 2 life. They're at 3. Okay. They can do it 2 more times this turn, which would put them to 7, which would be more life than we currently have.
Yeah.
Because we're at 6. But that's not them winning, that's them living. So that's fine. Resolves.
Everyone who's living has got to lose sometimes, Joe.
They do it again. They're running out of lands very quickly, thankfully. Oh. They're attacking with Urg here.
What about Turg?
Pass 2 blockers. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here, since we're at 6, is I'm going to block like this and like this. I don't know what kind of pump they have in their hand. I'm not comfortable letting the damage through. Even though we have a flyer here that could be dealing them more damage that they can't stop, I'd rather give it Death Touch and kill Urg so that if they start drawing more land, they don't have a way of winning. There we drew another flyer. So good. Combat. Attack with 2/1/1 flyers. They go to 5. It's going to take us a little while longer, but we're going to keep up this hand land.
Yeah. Keep it up.
I'm trying. I'm trying to keep it up. Keep on keeping on. There's the concession.
Nice. Thank you. Les Sac Puppet.
Monkey.
Les Sac Monkey. 108. Yes. That's definitely the person's name.
Yep. Laysock Monkey 108.
I did not mess that up one iota.
Did I catch a puppet in there? No? All right.
No. There's always a puppet in here.
Yeah, but not over here in the game because we can't have puppet Jace. This hand is decent. I will keep this hand.
Jana is here and she says, Merry Magic Monday, you magical maniacs.
What is up, Jana? Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
Have you seen the Vorthos lady?
She's right here. And not on our sleeves because we chose not to have both. It would be a little, Department of Redundancy department. But, ooh, you know what? Let's play Arvad early. He might get burned because they're playing red. But I like him, so I want to use him.
Jana says, Amy, I'm loving this shirt and earrings. Yes. So this is a big yellow dress. I'll show you a little better. I know you love yellow. I'll like twirl it a little.
Make sure it can be seen. Yeah.
Okay. But thank you. Yes, and my jewelry is big flowers. It's not sunflowers, though. I know that's your favorite.
And we'll do this. Runic Shot is a sorcery. So no attacks. You didn't read
And
the...
Jayana says, and Joe the beard is as fashionable as ever.
Thank you. It's holding on for dear life. I do not know how long it will last, but thank you. I appreciate it.
It does look good.
Thank you. That's very kind to both of you.
Yeah, I think its best length, where it keeps like the most perfect shape, is probably slightly shorter than this, but it's ever so slight.
Okay.
Miss Marie says, "Happy marvelous Monday, Jayana," and Jayana says, "Gorgeous." Come through blossoming like a whole flower. I have a similar yellow dress. Oh my god.
Awesome.
Well, Jayana, you're just gonna have to come here so that you can wear your yellow dress and I can wear my yellow dress and we can talk about pests and nightmares and horrors and all the things.
For folks who are new, that's not because it's October, that's just because they are who they are.
She says, I bid you a Merry Marvelous Magic Monday to you, Miss Marie, with 2 heart faces.
That's super funny.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we drop the drawbridge here. We obviously can't attack with Arvad, but we can attack with the Battlefly Swarm, and I think I'm going to do that.
Yes.
Here.
That's for Jayana as well. Battlefly Swarm.
It is a Phyrexian insect, so yeah. And I'm going to keep up Runic Shot to get rid of this Coalition Warbrute next turn. Hopefully. That's the plan. We'll take a bit of damage, but it's worth it. Especially because we can gain some life back with Arvad eventually. Hopefully.
Okay, so Jayana, you're totally Witherbloom, right? So, Pokemon are your favorite bugs or are your favorite grass Pokemon?
Or ghost or poison, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Some other options there, sure.
Thanks.
Jayana says, yes, me and Marcus can take a whole road trip. Let them two do the dude thing, and we can gossip about creepy crawlies and spooky doodads. Smiley heart face and a heart and be flowers. Yes. Yes, we are flowers.
Awesome.
And she says grass Pokemon have my heart. Same.
Awesome.
Chikorita is like my favorite, one of my favorites. I have so many. I love all the pink ones too. Mostly Jigglypuff and Igglybuff.
That's true. Alright, so they're going to tap one of our creatures and put a stun counter on it. Which one are you going to target? I assume it's the drawbridge. Spoilers. Oh, it's not. It's Arvad. It's Arvad. You got it. Arvad is tapped, and he has a stun counter. I will not pass to attackers. I will tap your 5/5 first. Now you can attack for 1 if you really feel so. You got it.
She says Meganium is my girl. 3 crying faces.
Wow.
I love Meganium.
Right? Yeah, let's go ahead and play this Diminished Returner. Does it say at the beginning of your end step if creature died this turn? Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't have any more black, so no attacks. We're going to take some damage this turn. Oh, God. So many threats. Get the hell out of here. And we're so low on black. We only just drew our second source. And I used it to play this crap instead of using these.
Yeah, I mean, you should have just taken all the white out of the deck and replaced it with black, and it would have made so much more sense. Would have just been that much better. Or you could have replaced it with red-green, which would have been the best.
We did pass that, Rada.
Yeah, that was dumb.
We weren't in red or green.
That was dumb. Miss Marie says.
But I repeat myself. Anyway, what's this ward cost too?
Miss Marie says, Jigglypuff was my absolute favorite when I was little, heart. Yes, I think when I was little, like, my very slight knowledge of Pokemon was, like, I knew Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and, like, Eevee. And that was probably it.
Okay, I think we're good then. Ooh, what are the chances? Come on, Arvad, get there, buddy. Yes, got there.
I think I left the food cooking. I will be back. Sorry about that.
God, we had such a delicious dinner tonight. Why? Why do you have so many threats? Get the hell out of here. Oh, she definitely did, she says.
Like steaming up the whole kitchen.
Did you turn it off now?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, so we're gonna go to blockers. Oh, crap. This sucks, man. I'm gonna block... here? So either we prevent... Yeah, we prevent 4 damage either way. Right? No. Yeah. Nope, we do it this way. 1 blocker. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Alright, fine. Whatever. I got distracted. Play this. Play this. Have 3 mana left over for the drawbridge and 1 mana left over for the Battlefly Swarm, but we still possibly lose. Oh, actually, that's kind of funny. Then we wouldn't be able to tap something, right?
We could tap dance.
Nice, solid. Let's pass, I guess. I don't think we have a way to live, to be honest. Bonus Sea Scavenger is irrelevant.
Jana says, if I could cuddle my Bulba, Eevee, and Vulpix sitting on my Lapis's back, I will be in heaven. Dreams since childhood. Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, before we pass to attackers, let's tap their 5/5 trample, but they swing with everything else and we are definitely dead. Right? Or no? No, we're not dead. Okay. Cool. Block here. We lose Arvad, but it's worth it. Block here. And then activate this, give it Death Touch. We're at 7. Citizens arrest the 5/5? What? How are we still in this game? Okay. Wow. That's pretty sick.
Jana, what if I sit on my Backrus's lap? What of that?
Holy shit. What? What? Worth it. Kill your stupid 3/2.
Jana says, I am done for crying laughing faces.
Alright, fine. I'll kill your stupid thing with this block then. You got it.
Miss Marie says, I'm lost. That face.
Alright, so we get to still do this again. Okay, I misunderstood. Alright, so this is going to be a 2-1 now? Okay, worth it. And for Dave's benefit again, we're going to keep this patented Geek for All Handland.
Yeah.
They drew a card as well, but it's a land. They don't know the power of the Handland.
Yeah.
Alright, it doesn't matter. We're going to take one here. They attack with both, I assume. Oh, they don't? They don't attack at all? We take our turn? God damn it. Fine. Swamp.
Dave sends 4 medical hearts.
He
Thanks,
knows.
Dave.
He knows what's up. Holy shit! How many insane 5/5s do you have? Get out of my face. You stupid 5/5s. That's 4 of them already. How many more do I have to get rid of? Holy shit. Go away. Thank you. Like a non-land card. What a concept.
He says, handland. It could be anything. Even a land. Or even a land?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
put question marks.
Correct.
And Jayanna says, the fact I understood that off rip, 2 laughing faces. I should have been able to resonate with that. I shouldn't have been able to resonate with that. Yes, but you and I are the same.
Okay, Smash to Dust. Why are you main decking Smash to Dust? What? What is this person's deck?
It's a smash to dust deck, Joe. Duh.
AKA a very bad deck. Look, it's obviously doing well. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying their deck is bad. I'm saying that a deck that is a Smash to Dust deck would be bad. Just throwing that out there if that was unclear. Arvad. Aran. We already played Arvad. He's dead.
Oh, God. He's dead.
He's dead now. All right, well, we have double blocks for this stupid trampler now, and so we'll take 1, and they have to let one of our creatures live. Presumably not Aran, but maybe not the flyer? But we actually have a way of stopping this 5/5 if they attack with it. They have 1 unknown card. So do we. Look at it, it's so powerful.
Jayanna says, he must really love high fives. Proceed to slap knee in laughter.
Yeah, high costed 5s. High up on the pain in my ass scale 5s. Good lord. Okay. So this is the choice. Which creature of ours do they kill and which do they let live? They kill Aran and they let our flyer live. 1 unknown card in their hand still.
We should make a deck that only has 5/5s in it. Be the fucking worst deck.
Honestly, as long as you don't face a fast opponent, it would probably be decent. Just throwing that out there. It would probably be decent.
Oh, I hope so, because I'm gonna make it now. I have to.
Oh no. What? Oh, they're just bouncing it. Okay, and then you hit us for 1? They didn't kick it, so they just draw a card. Okay.
Kick.
Jesus. Okay, we take 1, and we are surely at 6. They can't block the flyer anyway, so it makes sense. Of course, we drew another land. It was inevitable. Let's... Don't have a counterspell in your hand. How's that? Does that sound okay? I'm so afraid. Attack. Okay. I'm scared. Don't have a counterspell. Yes! We did it. Yeah, you're damn right. You know I missed out on that damage. Everybody knows. Now we have 2 hand lands. Ether Channeler. Bouncing something again? Or are they going to draw a card here? Or make a 1/1 flyer. I don't see the flyer. They bounce the barricade again. Okay. We take another 1. And we go to 5.
Nothing's happening. It's fine.
Looks real gross. I'm glad I don't have to watch, but other people are watching this, just so you're aware.
No, I'm sorry. There's just something wrong with them. Erica's here. She says hi, friends.
What is up, Erica? The phasing of Zalfir. Okay, so they could phase one of our creatures and then hit us for 3? Phase the barricade and then hit us for 3? Okay. But... Okay, so we go to 2? They only put it on chapter 1. So they get to phase out our flyer on their turn as well. Hopefully we draw a creature. We sure did. That's a good one, too. That's a very good one. Play this. And pass. No attacks. We have to. Because they're going to phase out one of our things, I assume. They could phase out one of theirs now that we have blockers, but... They choose the Splatter Goblin. Okay. Trove Mage. You got it. You get an artifact out of your top 10 cards. They whiffed. What a surprise. Did you know the format that has a lot of cards that care if you have artifacts, but no artifact synergies? This card's bad in it? Because I knew that. All right, we're at 1. Do they have something? The last card in their hand?
Jana says 5 is the magic number. Hey, Erica, high 5.
Nice.
Erica says, so I have a bone to pick with you, Joe and Amy.
Oh, no.
Miss Marie says, fight, fight, fight. Happy Monday, Erica. And then she says, hi, y'all.
All right, so destroy all creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, they get it. We get 2/2 black Phyrexians. So I'm going to hold on to this and not play it. I'm going to attack for 2 in the air because their creature will be dead on their turn. Both of their creatures. Because of the phasing of fear. And none of these things have haste. So I feel okay. We can play this Evolved Sleeper, we can play this Swamp, and we can kind of go ham on evolving this thing. They played a land, of course we drew another land. Why wouldn't we? Let's play this Evolved Sleeper. Play a Swamp.
When you evolve him, does he stop being a 1/1?
Yes. So he evolves to a 2/2. Now he evolves... What the... I misclicked. Now he evolves to a 3/3. And then, now because I misclicked, he can't evolve to a 4/4 yet, but next turn. Let's pass.
He's supposed to stay a 1/1. He's Neo. The 1.
The 1. Wow. Good for you. That was a good one. I like that.
Thanks.
All right. They have 3 power in the air. We could be actually screwed here. But... Hold on. Hold on. How do I do this? Pass. Take our turn. Cavalier. 1, 2, 3 attackers. They have 3 blockers. But they don't need 3 blockers. How the hell do I do this? Because they just block with one of their Phyrexians, right? But we draw a card and lose a life. So we literally can't activate it. Uh-oh. I am so scared. This gains us a life though, right? Gain a life and draw a card. Okay, go like this. Go like this. Fuck you! Why? Shit.
So Jana and I both would like to know what bone that cometh to picketh.
Yeah.
According to Jana.
Oh my god! What am I supposed to do about this shit? What the hell?
The rain and Speen.
Oh my god! What the hell is any of this? Holy
I'm
shit! What? We have 12 cards left in our deck. Alright, they go to 2, and then they win. Arvod peeks out of the graveyard. Hi! Fuck. They said nice. Yeah, real nice. This is what's nice, opponent. This. Come on.
Thank you, Frizenko.
Wow.
Erica says, so I was watching your Final Fantasy VII series to distract myself from my poor kitty, and it just happened to be a video where Amy was expressing her unhappiness with Yuffie.
Oh, are you feeling like that only happened in the one video?
It definitely did. But don't watch the rest of them, just in case. Because I definitely didn't hate her in every single episode.
Oh, God.
Dave says, undoes BB shorts, KK. 5-color good stuff. It is.
Yeah, exactly.
Erica
Aww.
says Yuffie was the name of the kitty, and I made myself sad as all.
Oh, Erica,
Oh
no.
no. Erica, no. I don't actually have a bone to pick. Oh, well, that sounds like a fair bone to pick.
We're gonna play this and pass. No attacks.
I guess you should watch a different episode. That's what I would say. Or perhaps a different series.
No, it's infrequent that we talk about Yuffie, and we do
Yeah.
play as Yuffie later on, especially, well, you would know for knowing the series, when we get to the Wutai side quest, which we do tackle, I should say, use that as the phrase. We do go up against that particular side quest. So, that's a thing. Guess we play Cavalier. We could also Citizens Arrest the Spider. That makes sense, I think. Let's get rid of the spider. Goodbye. Because next turn we can play Sunlit Marsh, Cavalier. I guess we could play Sentinel and go get Wingmantle Chaplain. That probably makes more sense. Nail, Avazoa Aeronaut. Okay. Awkward. Crap, man. Fine. I think we're gonna have to do this. Yes, keep the black up. Thank you. Play the Cavalier to make good blockers and then pass. Because if we have to trade the Battlefly Swarm for Nail, I'm gonna do it. I just need the black up to give it Death Touch, and then we can try these shenanigans later.
Erica, maybe the next deck that we play, if we play another deck, well, it's 919, so maybe not. But if we end up playing another deck, then we will change our sleeves to the almond cats.
Yeah, like Miss Marie wanted as well.
Miss Marie wanted the almond cats, and it will be a cute cat card sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, we currently have cat card sleeves, but it's definitely, I would argue this is not cute.
No. It's cool.
Yeah, I love them.
Cool cat sleeves, but we want cute cat sleeves.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's see those attacks. No attacks. We take our turn. Good. Good. Look at this. We're doing it. Okay. So we want to play this land, actually, so we can still keep up the 1 mana. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feel free to, talk about Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre if you prefer, but I'm just going to be over here.
I wasn't gonna.
Did you think it, though?
No, I was thinking about the tap dancing again.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to try to play this Shield Wall Sentinel. They're going to decide whether or not they're going to counter it, I guess. They do have 3 cards in hand, and they're blue and green, so they could. They do. Okay, solid counterspell. Blight Pile could have started messing them up real good, so I definitely understand. No attacks, and we will end our turn. Okay.
I feel like, oh my god.
Can I
It's
help?
gone now.
What do you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna try to get him with Nail now. They're gonna succeed. Good play. It was the only thing holding back the torrent that was Nail. Talus Lookout as well. Jesus. Okay. Flyers are good. I've heard.
Nah.
Take 2. They get to look at the top 3. Put 1 on top and the rest on the bottom. Okay. We take our turn. We drew a Bone Splinters. I mean, play the Marsh. Play the Bone Splinters. Kill Nail. Sacking the 1/1. And then because I can't block flying and I'm not going to block Death Touch, I attack for 2. Hell yeah. I know they want it to die, but I also want it to die, so that's great. Works for me.
Erica says, also speaking of Pokemon, like I saw in the chat earlier, I'm continuing my playthrough of Ultra Moon, and my Miltank is absurdly powerful.
Hell yeah. Very nice.
Cool.
They do, but they don't, but they do. No blocks. Okay, we're at 14. That thing is chipping away. Hey, Arvod, what's up, buddy? Do we play you? Yes, we do, just in case they start messing around and stuff.
I feel like my dress is excited to see y'all. So, we'll fix that up.
Jesus. Let's pass. We do have up Blight Pile mana, so we can sure get them to 18.
Erica says that Pokemon is like stupid fast, in case you didn't know.
I mean, Amy didn't know, because when she came across Whitney's Miltank, she just blew right through it, because it was not that big of a deal for her. Thank you. That's not to insult you. This sounds awesome, by the way, right?
Course.
That's not in any way being like, oh, well, it's not that good. It sounds awesome. I'm just saying, like, we've had people commenting recently as well on that episode of Pokemon Silver, and commenting on how difficult Miltank was for them, or Whitney's Miltank in particular was for them. And, you know, it makes me feel good because, yeah.
I have to say, I think my record has been things that have been hard for people have been easy for me, and things that have been easy for people have been hard for me.
So I will say, I do not recall if Pokemon Sapphire, and people can help me out if they've been watching the series, I do not recall if Pokemon Sapphire is up to the, now I'm not going to remember what it's called anymore. No, what the hell is it called?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Altaria. I don't know if the series is up to Altaria yet, but I'm looking forward to when people get there, that's for sure. All right, it's our turn. We drew a land because, of course, we did. Let's go to this.
Jana says Miltank. Erica says she's outspending Pokemon like 4 levels above her, and that are already fast Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Erica. That's
Really
awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well,
Jana says Miltank is literally faster than Rayquaza.
hell yeah. Oh, but
Then Erica says not quite. The last episode appears to be surfing after beating Norman.
you got it. So then there you go. We will we'll get there eventually. All right. Pass to attackers. Yeah, we're going to take 3 here. You sure got it. We go to 12. 12 to 18. Elfhame Worm. God, these 5-powered creatures are super annoying. I guess we do this.
12 to 18. This game is 13 enough.
Nice. This is a sorcery, and I'd rather not take 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I guess I'm going to take 4 anyway from Trample, but still. I'm going to do this. Destroy this tapped creature. If they choose not to attack, then I will evolve this more. And if they choose to attack, then I will block with the Battlefly Swarm. Pass. Keeping up the patented Geek for All hand land.
Nice.
Damn right. Arvod keeps peeking out of that graveyard every once in a while. It's like, I'm sorry, pal. I don't think we have a way of getting you back, but if we do, it'll be used on you, I promise.
Erica says, but Joe, I need your help. I need a water-type Pokemon on my team for Ultra Moon and have no idea which one to use.
I wish I was more aware of what is available in Ultra Moon. Because, I mean, for you, I would obviously say Milotic, but I don't know if that's available to you at this point. If it is, then I vote Milotic / Feebas first, of course. Urborg Lurgoyf. Fuck me. Okay. Guess what? You go to 17. Oh my god. Why?
We have the
why?
landiest land in all the land.
Oh my god!
I can't. I can't take it seriously anymore. I just can't. Our land is so landy, it's outlandish.
You're really, like, killing it tonight. Killing it. Get out of here with all your stupid good cards. Just stop. Draw some land, like the rest of us.
Erica says, I would absolutely use Milotic, but she's a trait evolution in the 3DS games.
That sucks.
Boo.
Okay. Who else is an option? I mean, who else is on your team? You mentioned Miltank. So who else? Because that might help in terms of what other type of Pokemon you might need. So you can, like, get a dual class water type. Okay. Pass. We got 2 defenders. They're on an 8-turn clock. Deal with that. Ugh, God. They play a land. They pass through their turn. We let you lose 2 life. We drew an Artillery Blast. That's a good one. Pass.
Erica says, I've got Miltank, the Grass Starter, Espeon,
Zoroark.
Yeah, and Salandit.
Okay.
Salandit?
Yeah, you had it. You got it right.
Oh. Sounds wrong. But,
Well, it wasn't. So good job. Okay. I mean, because the first thing I thought was like a Tentacruel, just because that's like a really good Pokemon.
Oh.
Fuck. Come on. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I don't know why I said it so slowly. It's just a fact. I don't know what to do. What does the Djinn say again? Whenever they cast an instant or a sorcery, it gets bigger, or they flicker it, or they scry one.
I'll flicker you. C. Holland is here and says, hey there.
What's up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday. This has been a hell of a night for sure.
How has your weekend been, C. Holland? Because we have been landed in the landiest land of all the land.
Holy shit! Come on, man. I top deck lands. They top deck dual Djinn of the Fountains. Why?
Eric.
What? Come on! What the fuck is happening?
It's going to be okay.
We're dead. We just lose now.
But Joe,
Yes?
you and I are alive.
You're so right. We so are alive, Amy. Hey, look, a splatter goblin. That'll save us.
We go on to
Mm.
and we will do it with strength and resilience and laughter in our hearts.
I'll tell them good game and let them win with their 2/4/4 flyers that they top decked while we top decked land, artillery blast, land. You got it.
Thank you, Dumo Fools.
It's Doom of Fools. There's
Oh, I see.
Is that implying that we're fools because they killed us and they were our doom? Because that's mean.
I guess. I'm still mad about getting their name wrong. Erica says, I'm thinking potentially Lapras. I think that's a great idea. And clearly, Jayanna thinks the same.
So do, yeah, I was just going to say, yeah.
C. Holland says, well, I went to that Unfinity draft.
Hell yeah. Let us know how it went.
Yeah.
I'm super curious. I wish I could have gone. And so, again, happy for you. Jealous in the nicest way possible. Like,
Miss Marie says, Holland, happy Monday. And C. Holland says, I came third.
hell yeah. Oh,
Out of 4.
still, respect. And honestly, not for nothing, and this is not like just to appease you and make you feel better. Drafts are not about winning. Did you have fun? Is the more important thing by far. Like, did you have fun? And did you open cool stuff that you're happy to have? That's the bigger question. And much, much more important. Like, when I played on... God, what was the last big unset?
Especially in an unset, it's about fun, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I mean. Absolutely.
Unstable?
Yes. Thank you. In Unstable, like, after I played a few drafts, I got to the point where I was like, oh, okay, this is the best card to draft. But you also have fun with it. I mean, I was at a tournament, or not a tournament, but like a Grand Prix or whatever they were called back then. And during the Grand Prix, I had to push my chair out to put my head on the table so that my head could be, you know, the thing for that, like, floating saucer or whatever. God damn. So weird.
Yeah, I remember Unstable because, you know, I'm unstable.
Oh, God.
Miss Marie says, I demand you don't draw a land. I almost read that wrong.
Well, regardless.
And then it would have happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
But...
And then it didn't work, so.
Yeah, well.
Because...
Why did I
No.
What did I say?
What did I say?
And then she says, at C. Holland 67, no crying face. And then C. Holland says, Miss Marie. And then Erica says, if it would help to see the types of my Pokemon.
Sure.
Psychic, normal, dark, fire/poison, and ghost/grass.
See, now, I don't remember Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon enough to know, like, who the E4 is to say, like, oh, you should have XYZ to combat them. But, based on those typings, I mean, Psychic, Normal, Dark, Fire, Poison, Ghost, Grass. So you want a water type. Is there a water dragon? Or is that, like, way too out there?
C. Holland says, yeah, it wasn't too bad. We all got a promo pack, got a trial date from it.
Okay.
Triland is what that's supposed to
I was
say.
like, trial date. I'm not familiar with that card, but it feels like one that I haven't heard of before.
You got like a traffic ticket, and then you
That's hilarious.
you parked in a bad spot for the draft. Maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, autocorrect's a bitch. We all got a Triland from it.
Which is,
says,
no, not we all. Just
got a Triland from it.
they got a Triland from it.
They all got a promo pack. But he says, loved Unstable, built a squirrel deck from the drafts I did. Lots of dice rolling.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Erica says the E4 are steel, flying, rock, and fighting, I believe.
So maybe a water fighting type? Is that an option? Like a Craw, whatever the hell its name is? Something or other?
Jayanna says there should be a Kingdra.
Okay, that'd be good. What did they...
Like
oh, they sacked
Kingdra?
off this thing. Okay. So we're going to play this. Yes, because we drew the Clockwork Drawbridge. What a good draw.
I was thinking of King Lure. What's Kingdra?
Kingdra is the Seadra evolution. So Horsey evolves into Seadra, evolves into Kingdra.
Oh, yes, I also like Kingdra.
And it's the dragon water type.
Yes, I like Kingdra and Kingler.
Kingdra's a great idea.
Yeah. Erica says, I played a ton of Unstable too. I was a contraption fiend.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Contraptions.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, wow, we get to do this again. Play the 1-drop. Play the 5-drop with the rest of our money. Awesome. Okay. 17 to 15. We're looking okay, but they do have 5 cards in their hand. They just only have 3 land. So, you know, there's that. Okay. That's fine. Of all the things.
Guys, they have the almond cats.
Oh, yeah, they do. Look at that.
Look at them, guys. Look at them. They're so cute.
I mean, one of them's not too happy, but...
Still cute, though.
Sure. I need the citizen's arrest. Just going to end my turn. And if they go to combat, I'm not going to tap something. Gibbering Barricade. I will tap at the end of their turn, basically. Because I have the mana and there's nothing else I'm doing, so...
Miss Marie goes, those are the cats. The cats I was talking about before.
Exactly.
And Jayana says...
Oh, shit. That's a good draw.
She says something.
Too cute.
Yep, that.
Oh, they conceded.
Oh! Thank you, Pobre Platinum? Is that
No. Hold on.
Plantanium.
Oh, God, Amy.
Planetarium.
Planinauta.
Yeah.
The hand on the hip. The hand on the hip sells it so good. Yeah.
I did it, guys. I didn't do it. Oh my fucking god.
Yes. That could not have gone better. And I don't mean that game at all.
I can read this one, Zila.
Wow. It's not time for you to read it yet.
I know, but I wanted to, okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Erica says, oh, I also ordered more art stuff. I got a kit of acrylic paints, brushes, and a palette. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
I would have just given you mine. I haven't used it in years.
You can get back to it at some point if you want to.
I don't know. Jana says, Amy, you are absolutely precious. 4 crying, laughing faces. Thank you, Jana. You're precious.
And then,
especially to me.
Then you definitely should read what it says next as well.
Erica says, in case anyone at home was worried about Geek for All's humor being too highbrow for you, rest assured that will not happen. No. Crying, laughing face.
For sure.
Damn right.
For sure.
That never happens.
Good stuff. What? Did anybody know what's happening? Anybody? No? Are we,
Zila's waiting for me to read their name. Zila. Thank you, Zila.
Because, like, I
did it more.
Because, like, I can't concede. Because, like, then we lose our last game.
Can you hit the pass button? It looks like you can hit the pass.
Their timer is ticking down. So we don't have to. No, because we haven't even seen our hands yet. Our opening hands.
No, I know, but it looks like you can press it.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. But their timer came up. So something's wrong on their end, it seems. Which makes me happier. Because I was going to disconnect and then reconnect. But, there we go. Jesus. Alright. We only have 2 land, which is bad. But we do have a 1, a 1, and a 2. So maybe I keep it.
Fine.
Yep, we drew the black. Hell yeah. I mean, it's probably this, because it can be a 2-2 next turn. So, we'll do that. Okay, activate you. I guess I should have played this one so we can play the Battle Force one. Silly me. Okay. Coalition Construct, choosing which creature type. So, by the way, this is a new card, Shade. It is the chosen type in addition to its other types, and other creatures they control of the chosen type and creature cards of that type in their hand perpetually get +1/+1.
Look at him. He's going like this. He just threw the shade.
Nice. Very nice. All right, I'm going to make it a 3/3 Death Touch. Then I'm going to play this land. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack for 3. They're not going to block. And I'm going to play the Battlefly Swarm. Oh. All right, so we need another land in general to play more things besides this, and another white if we want it to be Iran. So that is neither of those things. Let's go to combat and attack for 3.
Erica says, I didn't know shade was a projectile weapon. It is. You always throw the shade.
Hell yeah, we drew the land, by the way.
And then we will spill the tea.
Very nice. Sengir Connoisseur. Sounds like Prayer of Binding needs to happen real quick. No blocks. Take 5. Go to 12. Very scary. Thank God Prayer of Binding is here. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow this.
Just make sure you establish your safe word first.
And then I guess we just swing for 5. Yeah, 'cause we at this point we definitely win this race, like for sure. Elfheim Worm, that's a good one. They don't attack at all, huh? Okay. Land. Combat. Evolved Sleeper attacks. For 4. They block. They double block? Oh. They do double block. Okay. I mean, it's going to still be like this just in case. But I'm definitely just going to do this and give it Death Touch and Indestructible. It already had Death Touch. And then we're going to go to damage. Kill both of your creatures. Okay. Might as well play Splatter Goblin. And end our turn. Because we still have up the mana to give the Battlefly Swarm Death Touch if we really want to.
Erica says, I also blinked on the word projectile and kept wanting to call it prehensile.
Ooh.
I guess you're catching whatever I have.
It's seeping through the computer screen
Yeah.
or the phone screen. Sunbathing Rootwalla, eh? And a Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Alright, so we can't gain life, but we sure can lose it. Let's...
It must be Emperor Cool's madness. You know? Because I love her so much.
So this could be a 5/5. And right now they have 3, 4, 5. I guess if they double blocked the Evolved Sleeper, right? Then something could happen. Because we can't do it twice. And if we use 3, that would leave us with 2 mana, which isn't enough to do anything but Battlefly Swarm stuff. But still, let's attack here and here and see what happens.
Erica says, you are a catching me, that's for sure. And I say, bleh. But also I say, you're a catch, Erica. And she says, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you say you wanted to be Emrakul's mattress? I thought you were saying mistress, which the answer to that would be yes. Mattress, I mean, I'll take it if it's all I can get.
I'll take it if it's all I can get. Amy, 2022. Holy crap. That's hilarious. That's very funny to me. Okay. Urborg Repossession to get 2 cards back from their graveyard to their hand. The Rootwalla and the Floriferous Vine Wall. They replay the Vine Wall. You got it.
Erica says, oh, you'll take it all right. Tendrils upon tendrils upon tendrils.
Oh, and then they do get to replay the Root Waller. Good for you. Okay. It's very annoying. It's a good play, though. We definitely take our turn. We drew a Blight Pile. Okay. Well, they have a 3/3 flyer that they can't pump because they played stuff. So let's go ahead and drop a... we don't need to do it that way. Let's drop a Blight Pile, which buffs up the Protector. Let's go to combat and attack for 3 in the air. They don't have reach. They only have a 3/3 in the air. So they could go to 5 here, or they could block. It's their choice. They take the 3. Good. We have 3 mana left, and I'm going to play the Diminished Returner. It was worth it to me to not have the other +1/+1. It might have incentivized them to block more. Who knows? But still. Okay. 5 in the air. Or it's a 5/4, I guess, at this point. Which is fine. Artillery Blast.
Erica's gonna write a tentacle porn fanfic of me and Emrakul.
Sure. That sounds great. That will not be what we want, because we want Artillery Blast to be available to us. But we can't, right? We don't have enough mana for any of that. Okay. Let's play another Griffin Protector. Oh, they have a Death Toucher of their own now on the ground. So, yeah. We'll just go like that.
She says, only if you commission it, Amy. I would never. I don't have the money for that.
We don't have the money for much, but that's perfectly fair. We're laughing because it's sad.
Yes. It truly is.
Ugh. Okay, let's see what their attacks are, if anything. Alright, so this could become what? What is their domain right now? 2? So it could become a 4/4, pass to blockers, and block like this. Because if that thing dies, we know we can get it back for 2 black. You got it. It sure is a 4/4, and so it sure does trade. Ah, Gaia's Might. It's a 6/6. Okay, congrats. You killed our creature. But we got the combat trick out of their hand, and we get to play this back again next turn. We will take our turn, and... oh, we could Artillery Blast, right? Do we need that? Do we win? Combat? So we swing with the 3 flyers. They block one of the 3 flyers, which is going to be 2 powered. They take 3, go to 1, and then Blight Pile makes them lose 1 life. They just took it all. Okay.
Thank you, Zila.
Easy enough.
I think I forgot to blink.
There's... See, it's funny because that's not a thing. Your body does it for you.
No, not always.
Oh my god, that's funny. Chucky 30. Could say Chucky 30, but I assume it's Chucky 30. We have 2 land again, but this time this hand is infinitely worse for 2 land, so 2 land again. This time we'll keep this 2 land hand, I suppose. The only thing we can't cast is this, but I'm still going to ditch this instead. Because I'm assuming we'll draw at least 1 more land. We've been playing these games tonight, so I know how this goes.
Yeah.
Let's keep. Ditch this. Play this.
So.
Yes. Protector is fine, I suppose. I'd love some land now. Because that would be a sweet curve. We could go runner on basics for the next 2 turns.
Erica says, also, this is totally unrelated, but I recently watched a video of some guys experiencing Brazilian waxes for the first time, and that was fun.
Yikes. And by yikes, I mean no thank you to me, but I'm glad that you enjoyed. That sounds horrifying.
It really does.
Let's play the Cavalier. Perfect. We're the same colors as them, but we do not have any Samite Herbalists in our deck. We could have taken one, but we passed it up.
See, Holland says Chucky 30? I presume you're not on about the horror series of films?
Yeah, I doubt it. But it's possible, I suppose. I don't know how many years since the first Chucky came out. But I did recently watch all those earlier Chucky movies on Peacock.
I have not really seen them, but I also don't have the desire.
They are standard horror fare, right? Something weird happens, a kid notices it and tries to tell adults, but adults don't believe them.
But I love really crappy horror movies, but I don't love the whole dolls come to life thing.
Oh, God.
It's, Toy Story is fine. But I mean, like,
Very different. Murderous dolls coming to life is what you don't like.
Yeah. Or even slightly creepy dolls, still don't like it.
Okay.
Erica says, I mostly just wanted to watch them writhe and scream, which is maybe a little sadistic, but what we all have negative qualities.
Amazing.
C. Helen says, crappy horror is awesome. Sharknado, anyone?
Oh.
Yeah, I've only seen part of Sharknado, but it's definitely on the list of ones that I have to see.
I have never seen any of Sharknado.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
Any of Sharknadoes, despite the fact that Seth Rollins is in one of them.
I only knew it was Sharknado because I walked into the room as there was a tornado with sharks in it.
Oh, God.
Kind of spoiled it for me a little bit. But
Yes, spoiler, Sharknado has a tornado of sharks in it.
Yeah, I was like, ugh. Spoilers, guys.
Yeah. Oh, God, how could you spoil this movie?
Why would you do this to me?
All right, I mean, I'm probably going to try this. Maybe I should just take the 3, but whatever. It'll take you a while to get to 5 before you're going to start activating both of these. Sure.
Do the rest of you like the Chucky movies?
Yeah, Bone Splinters, so good.
Erica says, I don't particularly enjoy much horror at all. The 1979 Carrie is my one exception, though. I've been told I'd enjoy Blair Witch.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I never saw Carrie. I saw pieces of Blair Witch, but I feel like seeing pieces of Blair Witch and seeing the whole of Blair Witch seems like the same experience.
Fair. Fair.
C. Holland says, I wouldn't bother with Beaster Bunny, though. Yes, that's a real film.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I will say, that movie, oh God, that Christmas movie that's coming out soon with David Harbour as Santa Claus.
Yes.
Holy crap, that looks hilarious.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. More of that, please. It's called Violent Night. If people have not seen the trailer for it, you should, because it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Erica says, Stephen King got so spooked by watching Blair Witch in the hospital that he had his kid turn it off.
Amazing.
Wow.
Stephen King, of all people. That's great.
Okay. Which one?
What the hell is this? They don't have the kicker. Exile one of our things until it leaves the battlefield. When it enters, if it was kicked, they choose an online permanent in their hand. It perpetually gains when this enters the battlefield. Exile. Oh, okay. So they could have made another one with that, which they did not. Combat, because we definitely win this race. Let's go ahead and Evolved Sleeper, not Wingman Chopper. Because if they have removal, I'd like them to use it on this instead of on this or this, to be fair. If we draw another land, or if they kill something, we can play this. So there's that. A Darkar Wastes. Gorgeous art on this card. Gorgeous. Also, if you saw our video that we released today, this card is also gorgeous in foil. Like, holy crap, is it gorgeous in foil. 2 damage to the Sleeper or the Cavalier. Because, like, they're both 2/2s, but one of them has Enlist and the other one can grow bigger. And by they're both 2/2s, I mean I could make that a 2/2, but... Die. Because now the Necromass can be played even if we don't draw a land. Clockwork Drawbridge. Okay. That'll take up most of their mana if they want to try to tap this down turn after turn.
What? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. In my head, I had it that you could... I said... Thank you. See? It's like we know each other or something.
Kind of.
I think I'm going to actually play the land, because we're a little low on lands, so...
Erica says, also the new Winnie the Pooh horror film looks so...
atrociously bad.
Yeah.
I was just going to move past it.
I don't think that I've seen anything of that.
I think I did, and I think I blocked it out of my mind for that very reason.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It's coming back to me now, unfortunately. But I'll have to try to find it and show it to Amy later.
Okay. Yeah, no, I actually am intrigued.
You didn't even come see the live-action Winnie the Pooh movie with my parents and
Why would I want to? It's not a horror film or funny.
I mean,
Winnie the
it
Pooh.
was dark as crap when Eeyore fell out of the car and was on the ground, and Brad Garrett as Eeyore just goes, "This is where I belong." It was like...
Dude, that's just my life. Okay. That's not scary to me. That's just every day.
I didn't say it was scary. I said it was dark. There's a difference.
Erica says, wait, I'm sorry. C. Holland says, Winnie the Pooh? You're joking, right? And then Erica says, it's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Amazing. I'll definitely look it up later.
Okay.
That's hysterical. All right, so I'm hoping they tap our Writhing Necromass here. Yup. Because now I can just pass through combat. No attacks. And now I can Runic Shot their Clockwork Drawbridge. Because I don't really care about their flyer as much. So the Clockwork Drawbridge is now dead. Hopefully. They have 1 mana open. But, oh, 2, I guess, with the Meteorite.
I'm getting very warm.
It is very warm. It is very warm. I had shut the window because there was so much noise out there today.
Just wouldn't be quiet.
There was genuinely dogs barking for like 4 hours straight this afternoon while I was trying to get work done. I mean, I was still able to do it. I'll blame it on the dogs for why I was not as productive as I wanted to be.
Okay. I love when something passes into the public domain and people immediately ruin it.
Sounds right.
Erica says.
Sounds absolutely right. All right, let's get a 1/1. It's not going to help us against the Tattered Apparition, but it'll help us otherwise. Because basically at this point, they have 1 card in hand. They're going to draw a card on their turn. They have probably all the mana they could want. I mean, if they need double blue, maybe, because they have a Darkar Wastes. Gibbering Barricade is fine. The Writhing Necromass, I'm not too worried about, unless they leave the Tattered Apparition back, but then that's fine. I'm still going to attack with the Necromass. They'd need to triple block to kill it, or double block with the Tattered Apparition and an activation to kill. So I'm okay. Radadrobic of Urborg with, surprisingly, no zombies. Okay. And by surprisingly, I mean not like because of their deck construction or anything, but like this looks like a zombie. I know it's a Phyrexian. Like it's just, hey, look, a Gibbering Barricade.
Yeah, I mean that's like a wall that's made out of zombies, kind of.
It's the mist that's gibbering. Don't forget. Right.
It's a wall that's made out of mist that's made out of zombies.
Is it?
No. I feel like I'm dying.
No.
I don't know why.
Do you want to try to go open the window?
I
Is that
think
going to
I
help?
just need water or
We have
something.
that. It's over there. You should go get some. Alright, so I can't stop the Necromass from dying, but it's a 2-for-1. So I'm okay with it. Because we've got a Gibbering Barricade, which is going to make us another 1/1 flyer. Alright, go for it, Amy. You got this. I know. You're doing great. Alright, so they get to scry 1 twice. So if they keep it on top the first time, then they waste their second use of it. But if they need to keep it on top, they need to keep it on top. That's just how it goes. And they do keep it on top. Hell yeah. What? I'll let her read that, Erica, but I love it. Alright. So we'll play the Gibbering Barricade, get another 1/1 flyer, and pass. Okay.
Is she telling me I'm terrible? Should I not come back?
No, it's a pun. Oh, Blight Pile, see? And I already killed one of their defenders. Feels good, man. Feels good. We have a Blight Pile in this deck. You're doing fine.
I had a little bit of the food
You
that
did?
I was cooking.
Yes, I can still hear you chewing it.
Maybe it'll help. I don't know.
They have their own Writhing Necromass? Did they mill it with something? Before? Interesting. Why does it say it costs 7? It shouldn't. They have lots of creature cards in their graveyard. What the hell? Yeah, obviously no blocks. So they can. We drew the Battlefly Swarm. Good draw. Good draw. Alright, so we're going to go like this and enlist. And like this and like this. And then we're going to enlist with the Gibbering Barricade. Because now it has 4 power. So it can kill one of their defenders, or they can take 6. Seems really good to me. Because that Blight Pile would be very good for them. They also don't know that we have Battlefly Swarm in the back, so they might make decisions that are not good for them because they think that their Tattered Apparition is going to help get them there. It currently will not, because again, Battlefly Swarm.
Erica says, what a missed opportunity.
Amazing.
She also says, welcome back, Amy. I missed you. With a glittering heart. Greg is here and says, this deck looks sweet. Nice to see you.
What's up, Greg?
He says, hi, guys, with a smile. And Miss Marie says, hi, Greg, with a heart.
This deck is fine so far. We are 4-2. This deck is very similar to ours that we're playing against. Can't say whether it's better or worse, to be honest, but we're doing okay. Pass 2 attackers. They obviously can't attack. Or, sorry. They can't attack with... They can attack with the 2/2 flyer, but they shouldn't. Because we have Battlefly Swarm right there, but...
He says, hi, Marie, smile. And do we have a lot of defenders?
So, we don't have a lot of defenders. We have this Gibbering Barricade, we have the Blight Pile, we have the Wingmantle Chaplain, and we have one of the Tapper defenders, the 03, the white one. But because we had the Wingmantle Chaplain and the Blight Pile... Oh, and we have the 4-mana one that searches as well. The artifact. We take our turn. Draw a land, of course we do. We've done a lot of that tonight, that's for sure.
Greg asks if we have the 3/1 black guy that brings stuff back.
We do not. Pass? I guess?
No more missed puns. I was waiting for there to be more.
Yeah, we don't have any graveyard recursion, which is unfortunate. But especially because we have Arvad, because this is the Alchemy set for Dominaria, which is why they have this pull of the Mist Moon over here.
There's a missed pun. It's a missed...
Yeah.
I need to go, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Help me.
It's been a tough day for Amy, apparently, everybody. We're almost done with the stream.
I anymore. Erica says, also, Greg, I have to let you know every time I see your last name, I read it as...
Rulia. Or Rulia.
And I think you're a Cthulhu monster. Greg says, feels like we sack a bird end of his turn.
Yeah.
I promise okay. I'm not a monster. You can ask Amy and Joe, two crying laughing faces.
It's true. He is a real boy. I promise.
He's a monster.
Alright, so do we Battlefly Swarm this thing? I think we do. They can't Iran it, so I think we just get rid of this. This thing is a big threat.
Erica says, I do like boys.
Oh, God.
Oh, we've entered that portion of the evening. No, I was there long ago. Let's be real. I mean, the tentacle porn, we've already been there.
Yeah, they discussed Embercool quite a bit. Hey, speaking of Cthulhu-based horror, this Friday we will be continuing our playthrough, our spooky month playthrough, of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I would block with the 1/1 and then sack. I think I want to try to kill this 5/5. And then now we can sack, gain a life, draw a card. I know we're down a little bit more, but I feel okay with that to get rid of this thing because it was a huge threat. And they don't have, you asked about those 3/1s, Greg. They had 2 of them. And they're both now in exile. So yeah, we'll get rid of a bird. Draw a card, lose a life.
Erica says, at least I can read. Touché. Greg says, that's fair.
To what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because this was definitely the biggest threat. Hey, we drew a defender. Look at that. Which lets us go get a defender. And in fact, with this land, we actually are drawing another card anyway. But we can play this defender, go get the blight pile, play the blight pile, and then we have 3 flyers and a bunch of defenders. It's pretty sick.
You know what I realized?
What did you realize?
That's some French I know, Erica. There you go.
Touché?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's French, right?
Yeah.
I
got
did
there.
She says, you're much cuter than I am, though, Amy. You're super pretty. Oh, that's really sweet, Erica. You're super pretty, too. I haven't seen you, but that's not the point. Right, you're pretty in your heart.
I'm going to take that action. I'm going to play get the blight pile. I'm going to play the land, and I'm going to play the blight pile. And I'm going to get another flyer. And hope that this blight pile gets us there.
Or maybe that was just her way of saying, oh, it's a good thing you're so pretty. Because you're a fucking idiot.
Just like pats you on the head. Aw, good for you. Impulse. That's a good one. That's at the end of our turn, too. Good for you.
Greg says, seems like we got this.
I hope so. I mean, they're impulsing right now, so that's not ideal. They have 16 cards left in their library. We have 21. They did draw a land. Okay. And now they have... Why are they looking at our Shield Wall Sentinel?
The Sentinel was a great draw.
A very good draw. A Gibbering Barricade. Okay, okay. We're going back and forth a little bit. Oh, right. We knew they had it. I'm just saying, like... Interesting. I'm curious what their unknown card is. They have 5 mana to play it with.
This is an unset, but I don't think it's called unknown.
That's a Pokemon.
And this isn't the unset.
No. This is the Alchemy set. Yeah, this is interesting. I also feel like we have it. It's literally 2 turns. It's it would be the end of their next turn and the beginning of our following turn, and we win. But they have to not have removal in their hand for any of our defenders. And I'm a little worried that they do, but only a little. Bone Splinters, there it is. They sacked Iran for that? Interesting choice. Okay.
Erica, if you're worried about being pretty, you should just hear yourself sing.
Wow, there you go. Ooh. Okay, Swamp is annoying, but maybe we do this first. Sack a bird, draw a card, gain a life. Are you going to let us do it, or no? I don't know if they're not paying attention or not. Hey, it's Arvad. That's actually a sick play. So we play Arvad. Arvad gets real big real fast, because every turn we can Gibbering Barricade. Play a land, play a Battlefly Swarm. Now we can't give a Death Touch this turn, but still, we can always chump block if we have to.
She says, but I don't think I'm good at that either. Because you're not good at it, you're exceptional at it.
That's fair. So no attacks there. Arvad, because we lost a creature, gets bigger. So for people who are unaware of what Arvad does, 1/1 Death Touch lifelink for 2. At the beginning of our end step, which is right now, if a creature died this turn, Arvad perpetually gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. This ability also triggers if and when he's in our graveyard. So they activate Blight Pile and make us lose 2. You got it.
Look how smug he is. No
Arvad?
sober him. Get it? Because he's a smuggler.
I didn't get it. Usually, the joke is that jokes are funnier when you explain them, meaning that they're not. But yeah, actually, I think that was funnier when you explained it. Citizen's Arrest on the Chaplain or on Arvad? Or on the Battlefly Swarm? That's actually a tough choice and a good draw for them. Arvad. Okay. Very interesting. Tough spot that we're in. Prayer of Binding exiles a non-land permanent an opponent controls. I think it should be Citizen's Arrest. Yes, because then we can Gibbering Barricade, sack another flyer, get Arvad gets bigger, we get to draw a card, etc., etc.
I think good jokes are funnier when you explain them if you didn't understand them the first time.
Oh, flyer and swing. Okay. That's actually really smart too. I like that.
Bad jokes or not.
Fair enough.
Greg says, sweet. That is a great draw. Their flyer and swing.
Yeah, that's smart. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was like very laser focused on the fact that they felt like Arvad was a threat. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll bring Arvad back. But like, that's a lot more turns of stuff. So yeah, no, I like that idea a lot better.
Then EOT sack the Sentinel, draw a card.
Yeah, at the end of their turn. I can sack the Sentinel, draw a card right before our turn. But we go to combat. And we attack with everybody that can, which is all of our flyers. Because otherwise we have defenders, as do they. Yeah, and so basically with their Blight Pile, they're making us lose 2 life a turn. But with our Gibbering Barricade, we're gaining a life a turn. So we're only losing 1 life a turn, essentially, net. They're at 5.
Nothing but net.
We're at 9, but it will be 10 in a second when we, as Greg properly suggested, get rid of this Sentinel. Because it's the least useful thing. If we draw our last defender in the deck, which is the 0/3 tapper for 1 white, then we can make another flyer. They're top decking at this point. Again, they essentially have the mana to play whatever they need, so that's not a concern for them. But they also really can't use their Gibbering Barricade, because right now the Blight Pile is their only win con. Okay, they got rid of the Blight Pile. I am fascinated.
Greg says, not gonna lie, the draws since I got here have been good. I am good luck. Tongues sticking out face 4 times.
I mean, I'm not going to question it, nor am I going to argue with you. Okay, so we use Gibbering Barricade. Sack the Sentinel. Sack a creature, gain a life, go to 10, draw a card.
You should advertise that on the website. That way more people come to the store.
Yeah. Ooh, Griffin Protector. What a good draw. Speaking of good draws. 17 cards left in our library. Good, good, good.
That'll be nice until somebody asks for a refund because they didn't like what they drew.
Alright. They are thinking hard about that last card in their hand. Or whether to activate Gibbering Barricade as we try to go to combat, I guess.
Greg says no refund. All drawers are final.
Hey, we drew the last defender. Sick. Okay. Well, I think we Griffin Protector this turn, Drawbridge next turn. They're at 6, so yes, I think that's correct. Combat.
He says, I think we got this.
I think so too. I don't know what the last card in their hand is, but I'm gonna try and see what happens. They keep looking at Gibbering Barricade.
I keep looking at Vorthos. That smile. She looks like a Jada De Laurentiis. God. Distracting.
Alright, good. So they're at 4. We're going to definitely play Griffin Protector, and then we know next turn Clockwork Drawbridge makes Griffin Protector alone lethal. We're going to end our turn, and we still have Gibbering Barricade if we want to sack a flyer. Because even if they have removal for the Protector, then they're on a 2-turn clock instead of a 1-turn clock. They play an Island and a Cavalier. Does not help against our flyers, so I'm okay with it. One more card left in their hand. They're highlighting their Cavalier, but it definitely doesn't have haste. They said good game. Combat Research. That is a good game. Good game. In fact, you don't know how much of a good game. We'll see if they concede or if they let us do the thing. I'm going to sack a flyer. I might think I'm throwing here. Oh, they concede.
Oh.
That's fine.
Thank you, Chucky30. Greg, do you like the Chucky movies? Or hey, does anybody like Chucky from Rugrats?
Who doesn't like Chucky from Rugrats?
I know, he's like the best.
Chucky Finster, right? That's his last name?
Yeah.
Sleep with the fishes. Sorry. Sorry. I left that part of my life behind a long time ago.
Yes. You're so old for that. Erica says, I believe in you. Greg
Thank
says,
you.
Don't really like horror. This, and then Erica says, the sweetest boy.
Yeah, we got there. I'm happy.
The episode about his mom destroys me.
Oh, it's been a while. I don't fully remember.
I didn't see it.
I mean, I'm sure I saw it, but it was a lifetime ago at this point. Prince Lagalot. Nice. That's a great name. This, on the other hand, is a shit hand of Magic cards. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right, well...
Well, luckily, our opponent lags a lot.
Our opponent also mulliganed. This hand is, I mean, better?
Well, we can discard one of these terrible cards.
Well, no, we put it to the bottom.
Right. That's fine.
Shit. It's going to be the Returner, I guess? No, it's probably Battle Rage Blessing.
Greg says, I don't believe you. I don't think he's sweet.
No, removal goes here. Oh, no, Erica didn't mean Chucky. She, from the Child's Play movies, she meant Chucky Finster from Rugrats. So he definitely is sweet in that show.
Erica says, essentially, it's Mother's Day and Chucky is feeling lonely because he doesn't have one.
Gotcha. So we get Iran next turn? That's actually pretty sick. We're going to take 2 damage and they're going to... Oh, they didn't attack? I am very surprised. Okay, combat first. See if we can get a trick out of their hand.
Greg says LOL.
Ooh. What are the chances this is a counterspell? Let's play Diminished Returner. If they counter it, at least it goes to the graveyard and we can get it back. They didn't. Okay. But they still had a kill spell for it. Okay. Not a problem. Again, I'd rather they use it on that than a Ron, that's for sure. A third color.
Of Magali's lands.
Gorgeous lands. I mean, just gorgeous.
No.
Look at that.
I know.
What the hell is this? Priest of What? When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. If a card among them has flying, this perpetually gains flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Protection, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance, and then Shuffle. And so on their top 7 cards, they had a Death Toucher, a Vigilant creature, and a Flying creature.
I missed all of that. Straight up.
Don't worry, it's going on. I would like to arrest this Priest of Possibility. Okay. Attack for 1. They're going to gain it back in a second, but it was worth it. We have a lot of good stuff in our hands, so. You got it. You gain a life, and you scry 1. Okay. Who's better, Arvad or Ron? Hey, we drew a land. Well, we know what that means. Arvad first. And then, like, white pile, I suppose. Attack for 1.
I related to Chucky because he was, like, always, like, stuffy.
Okay, yeah.
And I was always stuffy. I'm still
What the hell is this? When it enters, conjure a random card from its spellbook into your hand. Then if you have fewer cards in your hand than the number of basic land types among the lands they control, repeat this process, which seems they did not do. Combat. Attack with both. And see what happens.
Erica says, also, I know why she decided it, but it makes me sad I'll never get to meet Magali since she won't come to America anymore.
Well, she got screwed over the last time, if I recall correctly.
Well, that's why she said she understands.
Yeah.
Yep, it sucks a lot, and, but who knows? Maybe you'll meet her in another country.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Alright, Arvad gets bigger. They do have this 3/4 flyer that's going to be a bit of a problem. But I guess technically we could just leave back Battlefly Swarm. They also have a 3/3 flyer that whenever they cast an instant or a sorcery, they make a 1/1 soldier. You got it.
See, Helen says, fan theory, Chucky from Rugrats was the doll that was possessed. Fact.
Let's go ahead and just attack
It's
this
not a fact.
Bladder Goblin. See what happens.
But it is a cool theory. Erica says, yeah, she was part of the group of foreign magic artists who got detained and deported.
Yep. Because wizards didn't properly handle their visas or whatever it was.
Greg says, swing goblin and swarm.
So Swarm is going to do one of two things here. It's going to either keep these two things back, or we get to kill their 3/4 flyer. So, pass to blockers, block the 3/4, use the 1 black that we have left to try to give Death Touch. Seems like we succeed. Okay. You got it. Did not know this was in the set, because this is just a card that exists and is not an alchemy card at all. Very odd the way that they choose to do that, but that's fine, I guess.
Greg thinks he has a trick.
Yeah, they definitely have a trick. It's Dominaria United. They always have a trick. Every time. You just got to make them play it. We're going to do that, and use Iran. Sack, put a +1/+1 on each creature you control. Combat. Attack. Attack? I think that's correct.
Greg says swing goblin, so.
Oh, good. This is great. What a great thing that just happened. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Then we're going to just use Iran and just sack the goblin. Like, I know we don't get the damage, but the goblin dying...
He says, or sack goblin.
...gives -1/-1 to the Mesa Cavalier. Cavalier dies. Counters to everybody. Kills their 1/1 as well. We gain life, go to 14. And we end our turn. And we still have the 2 men. They said nice. I mean, yeah, thanks. We still have the 2 men up to evolve the Evolved Sleeper as well.
Greg says nice.
Thank you.
He is our opponent.
Prince Lagalot.
That's why he knew
He's...
that he had a trick.
Oh, I will say, I was like, oh, they're bouncing it, but it's perpetual. But it's fine. It technically gets rid of the counter. So there's that.
Seems like he always trades up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we're taking 6. I do not know how we're dealing with these flyers. It's definitely a problem. Let's go like this. Make it a 3/3. Prayer of Binding is a way that we can deal with one of the flyers. 1/2, which leaves 3. So we can't actually do both. We can Prayer of Binding on their turn.
He also says he likes goblin.
Goblin's great.
I love him. Because he's a goblin.
Yeah.
I love any goblin. Erica says, oh, Joe, did you see the banned and restricted announcement?
I did. I mean, you know I'm not much of a constructed player, but I did see it.
Greg says, right now. Play it right now. Less mana for tricks.
Yeah. Fair point. Fair point. Can't stop the flyer. So swing in with both of these for 7. They can block one of them. That's fine. I had the defender back to block if they chose to attack with it instead, but totally fine. We end our turn. There's no red on their side, so I'm not too worried about hasty things. We just have to deal with the flyer, but once Arvad comes back out, Arvad does have lifelink. So hopefully we can start working our way back into this thing. That's a bit more problematic. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god, get out of here. Okay. Citizen's Arrest. 3, 4, 5? Or we could do it to this flyer? Because Arvod's a 5/5?
So guys, check out my gluten free for all videos that I'm totally coming out with this month. There's gonna be 2 of them. I freaking promise. Because last month there was 0. And that's not enough. So I'm doing 2 this month.
It's not enough.
Check them out.
Oh my god.
Greg says, the 3/3, I think we take him out.
This is interesting. Alright, so Pixie Illusionist, more flying. Griffin Protector, though. Okay, we're okay. Now, 1 mana means what for us? Anything? No? We could use Iran, though.
What, the text on the card in your graveyard? It's the goblin.
No, this. The Diminished Returner. I can tap 2 black. It comes back tapped as a 3/2 perpetually. Then if it dies again, I can do it again and make it a 2/1. It just gets -1/-1 forever and then comes back. But only if its toughness is 2 or greater while in the graveyard. So if I play the... No, I have to activate this. They have too many flyers, so I need the Griffin Protector. They're too afraid to attack with the Tolarian Terror. We saw that. So we can just do this and pass.
This is a beautiful picture of Jaya. I wish they had turned down the vibrance just a smidge.
Sure. She's very tan. Really? You top decked Arona's Vortex?
I was gonna say she looks like she has rosacea. Her face got so red, and her outfit got so red because it's just they put like such a vibrance on this picture.
All right. We don't lose because Arvad is still a thing. We drew a land. Do we need it? 2 and 2. We don't need it this turn because well, this is 3, 2 and 2. That's fine. I'll play it now. Then we go to combat and attack with Arvad. If they double block, we use Aran and get everybody bigger.
He says then swing with Arvad.
Correct. Because basically we can use Aran if they only block with Terror, but they double blocked because they knew. Oh, he's got Death Touch. We don't even need to use Aran right now. So we just go like this. It's 1 damage and then 1 damage, but it's Death Touch. So we gain the 5. Both their creatures die. We don't have to waste the mana.
I wanted to say that's the thing now with having rosacea, because people do. And I don't think that they ever like figured out if it's like a symptom of a worse health condition. So there's nothing wrong with that yet. But maybe I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments.
All right, I don't think I'm going to play this thing. I think I'm going to... No, I am. I'm going to do this. Arvad's good. Basically, they have a 2-1 now. They are at 19, but depends on what they just drew. Come on. Yup.
Oh.
Yep. Top decking 2 land in a row when they're getting Shieldred and the bounce spell, the Rona's Vortex. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Greg says, wow.
Yeah, this is nonsense, dude. Like, what the fuck?
What a draw.
What the fuck? Okay, so we go like this. We go to combat, I guess? Like, they said good game.
Rude. He says, I'm sorry my luck is working for them this game. I'm so sorry. Swing
This
all
is
out.
insane.
Erica says, all right, y'all, I love you, but I gotta get a little rest. It was a rough pain day, and I'm just utterly exhausted. I'll see you on Friday.
Hell yeah, Erica.
Glittering Heart. We will see you on Friday as well. Much love. Get some good rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Some therapeutic rest.
Definitely, for sure. All right, back.
Miss Marie says, I have rosacea, but thankfully it's not bad. For a long time, I just thought I had permanent spots of blush because I was so active when I was younger.
Gotcha.
Sweet dreams, Erica. Rest well.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me more about it? Do you know that much about it?
So we die when we draw a card anyway, so might as well do it now. Hooray!
Thank you, Prince Lagalot.
Insane, their draws. Compared to ours when we got land. Unfortunate.
They were not lagging or lacking.
No.
They were phenomenal. Greg says, good. So close.
God.
Oh, God. So close. Those 2 draws were perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we ended 5-3. That is, first of all, we got our money back because 1,600 gems. So, and then some. This.
I mean, it was a little rough tonight. I wasn't sure we were gonna make our money back.
Same. I agree. But this deck was sick. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we can show it off for folks who weren't here when we actually drafted it. I think most people saw everything. There was nothing where it was like, wow, we didn't see this card at all. I think we saw everything pretty consistently. It was a pretty good deck.
Miss Marie says, I honestly don't know much more about it at all. But in my case, it doesn't come with any other health conditions. So I've been told not to worry about it.
Fair.
Sweating face. Okay, good. Then hopefully I was fairly correct.
Yeah.
Greg says, I really like the Defender deck. I usually play green for the 2-mana one.
The 2-mana one is the Floriferous Vine Wall. And yeah, so by the time we had gotten into the Defender deck, we didn't really see many more Defenders than that. And we were kind of late enough in the draft where like getting into green would have been a little bit more difficult. But I liked this deck for what it was. Like, we weren't heavily Defenders, right? We had Shield Wall Sentinel, Wingmantle Chaplain, Gibbering Barricade, Blight Pile, and Clockwork Drawbridge. But honestly, we didn't need more than that for that aspect of the deck, just because we had serviceable black-white creatures. Arvad, Aran, Splatter Goblins, Battlefly Swarms, Evolved Sleeper. Like, we got good stuff. And then decent removal in the Prayer, the Double Citizen's Arrest, and like Bone Splinters and Runic Shot. Like, the deck was very synergistic, which I really appreciated. And we got to see that, like, Wingmantle Chaplain making 1/1s that we could then sack to fuel our other stuff. It turned out to be really useful and helpful. So I liked this deck a lot. I thought it worked out well. There were definitely parts where it was lacking, but that's totally fine. I think because of the fact that 4 was the top of our curve, if you don't count the Necromass, because we wanted things in our graveyard, and with how flooded we kept getting, we could have cut a land and we would have been down to 40 cards. But, you know, maybe live and learn and then get loves, and maybe not.
Right.
You never know.
You know, maybe you're more of a Pampers person. That's okay.
Or cloth diapers.
Yeah. Also okay. As long as you're not using the same washing machine as I am. Then we're cool. Miss Marie says, and it's super easy to hide, smile face.
Mm-hmm.
It worked really well all put together.
Thank you. I thought so.
And then Greg says, the Dirty 41, I see.
Yeah, that's just what we do. Yeah, the only things that we weren't playing in our colors were 2 Tattered Apparition, a Phyrexian Warhorse. It had the sack option for, you know, pumping itself up, but also fueling all our other things that cared about sack. The Argivian Phalanx, not Cavalier. Phalanx, we had the Cavalier right here. But the Phalanx, a Stall for Time, which we would not have been able to kick, but again, we were already playing a white card with blue kicker that we weren't using. Love Song of Night and Day, and a Banalish Faithbonder, as well as technically an Inscribed Tablet to go get land, but God knows we didn't need that. As well as Vanquisher's Axe and an Automatic Librarian. I think the deck was cool. I enjoyed it. So, but yeah, that is good timing. We can end the stream there. Hey, everybody, if you didn't see, at the beginning of the stream, we usually do a slideshow to talk about what's coming up and or what you missed from the past week on this channel. We also have other channels. Amy mentioned Gluten Free for All. There's also Video Games for All. Links down in the description box below. So whether you're here or there, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, or whenever we go live here on this channel, which is every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. As I mentioned, Friday, we'll be continuing our playthrough of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. We are getting near the end of that game, but we should be able to squeak out another 2 weeks, maybe 3.
Greg says, I miss Joe and Amy.
I so desperately wanted to come down there this weekend for Unfinity. You have no idea. The timing was not there because we had other things to do, and the finances were definitely not there. But I really wanted to be there. So apologies, but also I know you understand. So
yeah. Miss Marie says, have a wonderful rest of your night. Really enjoyed the Monday pick-me-up that y'all give us.
I mean, you guys give it right back, so thank you.
Heart face.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you too. Greg says, LOL, if you want a box, I will take care of you. It's a very fun draft.
Thank you. I think maybe in the future I'll go for that. Right now, I know the thing that we care the most about is we're going to come to you for bundles and stuff. You know, I mean, I've mentioned that a million times, so we'll get there. But that'll come in the future, and we'll talk about stuff.
No bundles for that set.
For that set, right. I'm talking about older bundles that we need for our battles and stuff. That's all.
You probably already know that.
No worries. No worries at all. I appreciate it. I don't think I definitively knew it, but I also wasn't thinking of that in particular. But still, it helps. So thank you. So yeah, we'll be back next week with more of presumably this Alchemy set. I don't know how long this draft format will stay around, but if it's still here, since it's the newest thing, it's what we'll be doing. This was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I mean, it literally lasted the entire stream for one deck, which is good. That's always helpful. It it's an experience, as well as the fact that, yes, it was nice that we got to make our money back, but or our resources back. But even if we hadn't, it was enough to last us the whole night, which I consider a good use of resources one way or another.
Right.
Personally, that's just me. So yeah, hopefully we will see you all on Friday. If not, if you're only here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We'll see you hopefully next Monday for more Magic Monday here on MTG Arena. And then don't forget, 3 new videos a week over on Video Games for All. Again, link in the description down below. This Sunday, a new series begins for Spooky Month. Ooh. So stay tuned. Maybe on Friday, if you ask nicely on the stream, we'll tell you what it is. Maybe.
Greg says, seems good. Smile. Have a great night, guys. You guys rock. And 3 heart eye faces.
Heart to you as well, Greg. Have a great night to you too. Thank you for stopping by as always.
Digital hug.
Yeah. Amy,
yes.
While we're thanking folks, you have some work to do.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Greg, he says, boom, let's go.
He got the hug.
He says that a lot.
It's good.
Digital hug for the win.
Perfect.
Nice. Miss Marie, thank you for being here. It's nice to see you because
thanks for stopping in.
You're not here at every stream, so when we get to see you, it's really special.
Yeah.
And you were here all stream. It was really cool.
Absolutely.
Erica, amazing as always. I mean, there's nothing more to say about Erica. She's just amazing.
Yeah.
C. Holland, thank you for coming and again being active in chat. It's a big deal.
True.
So I really appreciate it.
True.
Jana, thank you for being here. I love you. You and I are very similar, and it's wonderful. Dave was here. Thank you for being here and being so active in chat this time. It was pretty nice.
The lurk/chat activity. We appreciate both. So.
Darren Snodgrass, thanks for popping in. I really appreciated seeing you as well because this is what your second time, I think.
I believe so. I could be wrong, and you're welcome to let me know. Yeah. But I believe that is correct. Yes.
Yeah. Leave it in the comments if we're wrong. But
yeah.
And Elfo was here at the very beginning.
Correct.
Saying that he was going to watch the stream. I don't know if he got to see it, but of course there's a VOD. If
yeah.
He didn't.
Absolutely.
So.
But we appreciated you stopping in when you did.
Yeah, definitely. Because, again, I know it's tough for you to be here as well. So we really appreciate it. And
my quick typical spiel at the end, if you did not hear your name just now mentioned, doesn't mean we don't appreciate you. If you were lurking, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, for stopping by, for joining us on this journey that we do every night or every Monday and Friday, I guess, when we stream. We just didn't see you in chat. Please don't ever hesitate to talk in chat. We would love to see you.
Yeah.
But also, please don't feel pressured. No pressure whatsoever. If you're here, great. One way or another, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please don't forget, between now and whenever we see you all next, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is super important. That's to you and yours. And for now, for now from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
God, how many times am I going to mess that up? And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.